Part 3, here we go. Just got them killing, who was, Sir Who What's It Was. And, yeah, killed him for the bounty. Now let's see what, how much I'll get for the bounty. Actually, there's a lot of speed right there. M coin. Yeah, let's make my way over to Jasper. Not what I want. Sometimes you need a big sword for big problems, I would say. It looks like trolls release fire. I will say it's not. It's a different story compared to Skyrim, because you can't one tap most enemies. You just can't one tap certain enemies with a bow and arrow anymore. Now you have to actually like or the double tap. Yeah, double tap on a couple times.
never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode. Ugh, blazes. Sorry. I know, I can't sing. Well, if it isn't my new friend. Any luck? Well, that's interesting. Good work. That only leaves the mysterious object in the water. I'll have a closer look around here in the meantime. Interesting. I didn't know about his companion's fate, to be honest. Irony of fate, isn't it? Murdered by those you wanted to help. But the Order will definitely be interested in these letters. Well done. That should be all we need then. Splendid. I did, and now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me.
It's taking worse.
I present a Star People's lock. And I bet my buttocks we'll find another answer behind that door over there. Doesn't surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles. But they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts. Normally, yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jaspar, who knows a little trick. You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts. They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait in your... Splendid. All right, go! Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again. Brilliant! We're really good at this. Now let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we? Oh, shit! Brilliant! We're really good at this. Now let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we? Ugh. A fire elemental. And not a weak one. This Yarrow knew about magic, that's for sure. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be. At the risk of blowing your mind, I had already figured as much. I suppose that's his companion. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage. Well, burials are considered heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey. The deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life immediately after dying. That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very poetic, but I'm pretty sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants. Yeah, but of course that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts, and there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole last journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave? Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
Beloved Sira, this is my last letter. In it, I ask for forgiveness, for it was I who murdered you. No, of course, it wasn't me who held the knife. But it was me who infected you with my fallacy. The fallacy that the world wants to be saved. It doesn't. Yes, Sira, there's still a part of me who refuses to believe these words, even as I write them. But just one look is enough to prove me a fool. We have so much, yet we are never content. We could make peace, yet we choose war. We embrace hatred over love. And no, Sira, there is no hope, no silver lining, no matter how much we try to tell ourselves the opposite. Mankind is at its end. It has been since some mad god created it for his amusement. A Quranian philosopher once said that there comes a time in our lives when we make a choice. A choice to live virtuously, yet in austerity, or ignobly, yet in pleasure. The philosopher called this second choice choosing the void, because this is what lurks behind its pretty face. Do you see it now, Sira? The bitter truth? They all chose the void, all but us. We who dreamed of something bigger. We who were willing to make a sacrifice for the greater good. Just imagine what we could have done if we hadn't been alone. But we were alone from the very beginning. And no, Sira, these words do not come easy. You of all people should know that. I wanted to believe there was hope. I wanted to believe that all one has to do is remain strong, but look where our idealism brought us. Here I am, in front of your dead body, murdered by those you wanted to help. We should have fled to a faraway isle to grow old together, but we didn't. And why? Because I corrupted you with my delusions. I, too, will go, Sira. I don't think there is life after death, and I do not care. But before I make my exit, I will give this world what it deserves. Do you remember? They all chose the void. They shall have it.
What's that? Let me see. Uh-huh. A tragic ending for a tragic personality, I'd say. Well, I think that should suffice. Well, what should I think about it? Yarrow was a self-righteous fool, just like all these do-gooders are. They celebrate themselves as great messiahs as long as everything goes well, but once they fail, it's the bad, bad world that's responsible for it. The wise hermit has a good saying for that. People are only idealists until it starts to hurt. He and his lady should have simply stayed in Riverville. Glad you see it that way. Yeah, we are. Here, I've got 2 teleport scrolls that can take us right back to Riverville. Just meet me in the tavern once you're ready to go. I have some stuff to take care of, so there's no need to hurry. Farewell.
Well, that was an interesting teleportations. Oh, that shows the time for fast travel.
Light fades
I
away
hope
at
the new
end
town
of
comes
the
in.
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
potatoes, garlic, radish.
Walk
Yeah,
blessed.
that should be it. Men, that's just how they are.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already. My sir? Blazes, why do travelers always think I'm here to answer their questions? But, well, let me think. You should take a look at the beach right behind Merrick's farm. The tides wash all kinds of plunder ashore. You should go armed, though. There's a lot of king's crabs around. Well, I know this old alchemist woman from the nobles' quarter has been getting on the guards' nerves for weeks. Something about her son, I think. You could pay her shop a visit and see what she needs. Maybe that'll stop her from bothering us. What, you mean apart from frenzied animals, hordes of living dead lurking through the wilderness and this whole red madness thing? No, none. Just be careful when you're outside the walls.
Oh, I sense vibrations. Horrible, bad vibrations. Oh, yes, I feel them very strongly. Oh, yes, something peculiar surrounds you. Your aura. Oh, by Malphus, no! It is indigo blue, the color of the dying. It must be a magical anomaly, but still, that doesn't bode well. But you're lucky. The stars are on your side. I, just like you, find myself in deep trouble. And maybe we can help. I have a special object in stock. A skull. According to the legends, it comes from the midst of the Kiran Desert, and us arcanists refer to it as the Master Skull. It is a risky experiment, but at midnight, if you balance the skull on your head for 1 full hour, it might help to reharmonize your aura. Maybe.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
It's simple. A couple of days ago, something precious. It was an aura thief. Yes. Aura thieves only have one reason for existence, and that is to disrupt harmony by playing, such as the theft of my potion. No, you don't. But how could you? I have a... I'm sure it's an abandoned mine just up the hill that leads to the pass. Go there
Is it
and
important?
find my potion, and I will reward you most generously.
Work, work, work.
Walk blessed.
Yes?
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. That depends. Or should I say, gathered. Nowadays, you can't even set foot into a deserted house without getting eaten by a lost one.
Huh? Can I help you?
Um,
May your path always be even.
Wow, nice sword. Walk blessed.
Greetings. Oh, show me. Oh, joy, you are right. Oh, by the billows of cosmos,
how they
how
are.
can I ever thank you? Oh yeah, the Master Skull. One moment, let me get a pouch for you.
I hope the new turns come soon.
All right. Is there anything else you need? How
just
about
where do
an
I put
herb
it?
to get rid of those dark circles under your eyes? Yes, of course. May light guide you.
$10 for a sack of grain. Damn these farmers.
Always talking.
The light fades away.
Now, if it isn't my new pal, how about a sip of wine? Here you go. So, are you ready for our little journey? It seems that Riverville's Myra's injured, so we'll have to go by foot. Oh, right, you wouldn't know that since you're Naramese. Myrids are giant flying creatures, quite nasty when wild, and quite useful when tamed. You can find Myrid towers all over Enderal, and for a small fee, the keepers in their Myrids can take it from point A to B in no time. But, as I said, Riverville's Myrid's injured, so we'll have to walk. Splendid. Let's wait until nightfall, though. That way it's less likely we'll run into an ambush in the pass. One more thing. Up to now, you've seemed more like the close combat type to me. In battle, I mean. Am I right? I knew it. I'm asking because I was in the market just now stocking up on provisions, and I got myself some new reading material. Here, I think you might find this useful. The Arizalian in My Bed, Sensual Confessions of a Vagabond Lady, Volumes 1 and 2. You know, for the lonely nights. Jokes aside, these are learning books, from arcanists or master fencers, depending on what you read. You know how to fight, but if you want to get better, you have to enjoy reading these once in a while. You're welcome. Then off we go, I'd say. You go on ahead. Just take the route leading north out of Riverville. It'll lead us straight to the mountain pass.
The circle. Men, that's just how they between birth and infant.
Huh? What? You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times.
Is it important?
So at least something happens. It makes this place less boring. Keep your chin up.
Essence for my hair.
Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time.
I hope the new turnip comes soon.
Wow, that's nice armor you're wearing there.
Oh, that was easier to deal with. Oh, well, I'm for use on there.
Quite the sight, isn't it? It's moments like these that make life so damn worth living. This place was once a trading post, in case you're wondering, but it's been deserted ever since the isolation. Yeah, that's what we call the decree that was made 30 years ago here in Enderal. Simply put, the Order decided to reduce their trade with other countries of the civilized world to a minimum. Not a very economical choice to make, but that was roughly the time when the Lightborn Eradan left Nerim. The Order was probably afraid something similar could happen in Enderal. You know, open harbors quicken the exchange of information, which in turn quickens rebellious thinking, and so on. Since the decree, trading in Enderal has been subject to very strict regulations, and only the wealthy can still afford things like Termatralian wine or Chilean spices. Anyway, since then, a lot of once flourishing trading posts have closed down, such as the Three Rivers Watch down at the Sun Coast, or this one. Yeah, if you want to take a look for yourself, feel free. If not, let's push on. We still have a good march ahead of us. Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time.
Hey, you!
Or does he now? Then listen up, pal. Since we've come here, that fat bastard has done nothing other than get plastered.
What, I'm drunk? Because this idiot made me wait out here for hours? If it weren't for him, we would be on our way back to Ark already. Tell him to move his fat ass over here right now.
Well, this is interesting.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you tell him that what he wants interests me as much as the colour of his fucking balls.
What is this, you know?
What? Alright, that's it. Go and kick that bloody moron's ass, give him a knuckle sandwich, smack him in the gob, spank the living shit. Ah, you know what I mean.
I think you did that yourself, but...
Too much of a coward for that, are you? Fine. Oh, just wait. You sodding son of a tur. I will show you who's boss.
Blazes, what idiots. Welcome to the Enderalian people, my friend.
Lucky.
Who'd you...
Lucky.
Way too easy.
What? That's all you got? That's all you got. You'll pay for that.
Who'd you learn that from, grandmother? Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time.